Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. We are coming to the end of this Scents by Room series that we have been doing. It's been so much fun. I hope you have been enjoying it. So we are going to have today's video and then one more video to just finish off this series. Like I said, I hope you found it helpful. If you are like myself, where you like to dabble into all the different scents because there's so many fabulous scent categories to choose from and enjoy, and you maybe like some different scent categories in different areas of your house, or maybe even if you're the exact opposite and you like one specific scent category or type of scent for the entire house because you like everything to be uniform and perfect. I hope this is still helpful because we're kind of going over by category, right? So, and these are just my own personal recommendations, my own personal opinions. My opinions are not the end all by any means. Scentsy has so many different scents to choose from, so many scents to be able to enjoy, that there is literally going to be a scent out there for literally anyone. I absolutely love this, and there's so many times when I pick out my top 6 or my top 3 and someone's like, yeah, I know if you like it, I'm gonna hate it. Or vice versa, if you hate it, I'm gonna love it. And that's why I absolutely love Scentsy. There's literally something out there for everyone. So today, I'm really excited to talk about the category of the living room or family room area. And I feel like this is kind of a blank canvas. You can kind of do whatever you want in your living room or family room area, right? Obviously, it may depend on where your living room or family room is located. For me personally, it's right off the kitchen. So I tend to like to have coordinating scents, if not the same scent, going throughout that space. Our more formal sitting area, if you will, is more towards the front of the house. It is a little more separated, so if I wanted to do a different scent over there, I could, but generally I will have usually one scent or complementing scents throughout that downstairs. So, but basically, whatever you say goes in this space, right? There's no right or wrong. If you want it to be gourmand, if you want it to be floral, if you want it to be fresh and clean, you can do that in the living room or family room space. So it's really just gonna be whatever category kind of speaks to you. So let's go ahead and talk about my 6 picks for the spring and summer season. It was not easy. And then I was like, you know what? It's June. We have Bring Back My Bar right now. Maybe I'll throw in some Bring Back My Bars, but I decided, you know what? No, I'm gonna give my Bring Back My Bar picks a whole separate video. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna do like Elisa's top picks of the June 2020 Bring Back My Bars, just because I was like, well, I wanna give this particular series more to the regular catalog scents. So stop jabbering, Lisa. It's been 3 minutes and we haven't even started it. One scent yet. My very first scent, and these are not in any particular no particular order, but this is definitely one of the ones that if it ever retires, I will immediately add it to my club. Speaking of club, this amazing scent is available in a brick if you are a Scentsy Club subscriber, and it is Skinny Dippin'. Ugh, this scent, you guys, if you love fruity, let me just take a look here. I'm pretty fruity in the living room. There's one scent that's not fruity, it's more gourmand. Everything else is all fruity. This scent, this would have to be in my top. Ooh, it's so hard for me to pick, like to really narrow down, but this, it's up there. It's got to be within my top 6 favorite summer scents of all time. I love this. It is fruity. It's apples. My sniffer goes a little bit rogue here because I smell more like tropical fruity. It's apples and pears, but I also get kind of like a tropical note of like mango. There might be some melon in here, but I always pick up a little bit of mango from this. And I don't know why, because I don't think mango's in the description, but this to me smells very tropical fruity, very sweet, and this is a powerhouse, which makes your girl happy here. I love this scent so much. If I had to pick, oh gosh, what did I already start? I was like, if I had to pick one scent for the whole entire house, this would be one scent that I feel like I could warm in every single aspect or area of the house, and it's gonna work just fine. I can warm this in the kitchen. I can warm this in the living room, bedroom, bathroom, laundry room, office, wherever, garage. Maybe I need to put some warmers in the garage. No, seriously, this scent, it's amazing. If you love a good, sweet, fruity fragrance, you gotta give this one a try. And especially if you love strong scents. It's so good. All right, let's find you here. Skinny dippin', skinny dippin', skinny dippin'. There's Camo Camo. Skinny dippin', here we go. Fresh green apples perfectly harmonized with refreshing melons and juicy pears. So I am picking up the apples, I am picking up the pears, I am picking up the melons, but I'm also picking up a little like tropical element that is telling my sniffer it's mango. That's just me, but it's amazing. Ugh, it's so insanely good. So insanely good. So there we go. Next is Camo Camo, and I love this one for the same reason. If you have tried one or the other, Skinny Dippin' or Camo Camo, but you haven't tried the other, try the other, because I feel like these two, while they're not dupes of each other, they're completely different fragrances, but they're kind of along the same fruity tropical vibe. So good. So good. This is a little bit lighter. It is still strong, but it's a little bit lighter. It's perfection. It's tropical, fruity perfection. I love it. Let me tell you what Scentsy says, because apparently Camo Camo is a fruit, and I've never smelled that, but I like it. So Scentsy says Camo Camo, tropical oasis of lush mandarin, Camo Camo, and passion fruit. It's so good. It's so good. If Scentsy ever made this in a brick, I would get this in a brick. Absolutely. I have Skinny Dippin' in a brick, so we're good there, but oh my goodness. Okay, the one that is not a part of the fruity category is Toasted Marshmallow. I love Toasted Marshmallow. This is very close, very similar to Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, and this is another really strong one. This is, oh gosh, I love this so much. This is sweet, ooey gooey marshmallow, and you get that little hint of like a smoky element, and then there's that wood note. I just love this. It's so good, and I feel like you can enjoy this honestly any time of year. You really can. And it's good and strong too. And this makes a really good mixer as well. So if you are trying to maybe sweeten something up a little bit, this makes for a great mixer, but it's amazing on its own. So Scentsy says Toasted Marshmallow. This summer staple goes gourmet with hints of smoked caramel and vanilla bean malt. It's rich, it's sweet, it's smoky, it's woody. I just love this. I love it. Toasted Marshmallow. Had to make my list. The next one is a Disney fragrance. You guys, if you've been with me for any amount of time, you know that if I'm gonna pick one Disney fragrance, it's gonna be this one, and it is Dumbo. Circus Parade. So if you are newer to Scentsy or newer to my channel and you don't know, Scentsy has this beautiful, amazing partnership with Disney. And so we have some buddies that are inspired by Disney characters. We have scents that are inspired by Disney characters. It's so much fun. So Dumbo Circus Parade is by far, hands down, no questions asked, my favorite Disney fragrance ever. And why? Because it smells tropical fruity. I love those like tropical fruity fragrances. This is so good. But once again, it's different from Camo Camo. It's different from Skinny Dippin'. This is more, there's like a peach note to it. There's an orange note to it. Some mango. It's just, it's delightful. I love this. I've heard so many people say that they have found this to be a light performer. Not for me. It actually is a pretty good performer for me, and I love it. I love the performance. I love the scent notes. This makes me such a happy girl time and time again. I am never, ever, ever disappointed with any aspect of this scent. It's redonkulous. It's currently available, but I actually put it into my Scentsy Club because this was at one time a limited time scent, and it made its way into my Scentsy Club at that point, and it's never left because I'm just like, well, it's available to order, so I guess I could take it out, but I'm like, but it's gonna be auto shipped to my house. So I'll just leave it in there. So Scentsy says, Dumbo Circus Parade. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest scent on earth. No joke. No joke. Featuring sweet clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. I pick up all of it. Each individual note, and it just marries so well. So sweet, so fruity. I love this one. So Dumbo Circus Parade had to make my list. Next is it's a new favorite of mine because it's new to this spring and summer catalog season, and it is Rainbow Sherbert. I constantly, like when I get below 2 bars of it on hand, I start to get a little nervous. I start to get the twitches. I'm like, I'm getting a little low. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't even have to stick my sniffer in this, and it's just, it's so strong. It's so good. This is so insanely fruity. It's, like I said, you see a definite theme here. For the spring and summer season, I love the fruity scents. It's delicious. This is strawberries, and there's a little bit of a citrus zest to this, but what I love even more is that there's this like lime zing, and I always say this just like this, and I don't know why, but there's this like lime zing that cuts through the sweetness of this, because I like fruit punch type fragrances, but they tend to be a little too cloying. This gives me that sickeningly sweet scent of the fruit punch, but then it just brightens it and lightens it up with that lime note that makes it absolutely amazing. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I love this. I would say this is, between this and key lime, or cocoa lime, this would probably be my favorite of the new releases. But cocoa lime, that's a great one too. If you're wondering why I'm not mentioning it here, it's because it was in the kitchen. So if you didn't check out the kitchen video, check that one out. We sniff out and talk about cocoa lime. It's amazing. But today, right now, we're talking about Rainbow Sherbert. It's a classic. Orange zest, sugared strawberry, and key lime zing, just like the real thing. And that's what it is. So there's that orange, that strawberry. I'd almost say there's even like almost a cherry note to this because it's so sweet. It's so like in your face with the sweetness. But then that lime that just cuts through it, it's just perfect. I love it. Rainbow Sherbert for the win. This is another one kind of in all areas of the house. It's so good. Okay, last but not least, scent number 6 that had to make my list for living room, family room area, Pina Colada Chacha, another summer fruity fragrance. This just smells like a pina colada. You get the pineapple, you get the coconut. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's fun, it's totally summery, and it's a powerhouse. So I love that. This is a powerhouse in wax. It's a powerhouse in the pods. Basically any aspect of this scent, it's perfection. So Scentsy says, Pina Colada Cha-Cha, island coconut and zesty pineapple lead, white rum and vanilla bean follow. There is no like boozy note to this. I've had several people ask me, now when I read the description, it says that there's a rum note. Is it too boozy? There's no boozy note to this whatsoever. We had a scent last fall that was maple apple bourbon. You could actually smell like that bourbon note to it. This, you don't smell any kind of boozy note. It's just pineapple and coconut and maybe a little bit of vanilla. It's just, it's delightful. I love it. So those would be my 6 scent recommendations for the living room or family room area. Once again, just a quick overview. Skinny Dippin', Camo Camo, Toasted Marshmallow, Dumbo Circus Parade, Pina Colada Chacha, and Rainbow Sherbert. So good. And I could probably go on and on and on, but I was like, no, I have to make a list and I have to commit. I'm so glad I don't actually have to commit to only 6 fragrances forever, but these definitely, I gave it a lot of thought. These would definitely make my top 6 for the spring and summer season this year. Because who knows what future years will hold. We never know. So let me know in the comments down below what you like to enjoy in your living room or family room area. Do you have the same kind of thing where is your living room or family room off of the kitchen and you kind of tend to do the same types of scents, or is it completely separate and you're able to do completely separate scents? I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear what types of scents you guys are warming or what you prefer, if you prefer different scents in different areas of the house, or if you like everything to be all the same. I love hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, then we're kind of finishing this up. Next video, we're gonna talk about my preferred scents for the car. So that will be finishing out this series. So I hope you guys have found this really helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.